Well, you probably won't be surprised, but no, I did not watch the first debate tonight. Not that I'm totally against watching debates, but the first debate I definitely usually don't dive into. But it did finally hit me like, damn, this is real. These are the two candidates. The election is close. It's no longer like months and months down the road. Summertime is over. It's here. It's almost October, and then the election's in November, so I guess this is it. But no, I did not tune in for the debate. I did tune in to Twitter for some of the debate smack, and yeah, man, it was awesome as always. People that support Trump, they endorse Trump basically just by bashing Hillary or pointing out some faults in Hillary's deal. But there are some people that'll just stand behind Hillary, like they'll take a stance with her and be like, this is what she believes and this is what she's going to do, and I'm with it. Boy, that's hard for me to do on either one of them at this point. Hard for me to do probably ever again. 8 years ago, I guess it was, Obama won. I got sucked into all that hope and change shit, man. I bought it. Hook, line, and sinker, I was in. We're getting out of the war, out of Afghanistan. Let's do it, man. We're not going to F with the weed people federally. Maybe that was 4 years ago. I don't know. Either way, like George Bush tried to say that one time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think that's right. Is that right? I did better than George Bush. As I was just thinking, like, there hasn't been a whole lot going on at the now infamous BP station near where I work, but there actually was this weekend. I went in there this week. I'll post a picture of it here at the end of this video, or maybe right after this part in the video. They had a nice little Reese cup stand with a king-size Reese cup and various Reese cups. Reese Pieces mixed with your Reese cup. That's new. I like that idea. I've not tried it yet, but I do like the idea of Reese's Pieces in with your Reese's cup. But they decided, let's combo this bitch. You can get two king size for $3.33, and you can get 2 packs of zigzags for $2. Like, they printed out this nice little white piece of paper deal, little sale sign, put it on there, and put some zigzags down there at the bottom of the Reese cup. I know the guy that runs that joint. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like his style. I think maybe he's like, yeah, that's this Dayton culture. I like this. Not sure. I'll post a picture here, though. You can say, I thought it was a funny picture. I posted it on Instagram. Some people liked it. I wasn't the only one that thought it was funny. Instagram plug. There it was. People have been throwing around that fact now that the Browns are indeed cursed. I haven't been buying into that really. It's like, nah, they've just been a poorly run organization. They're an expansion team. Basically. I know it's been a long time. 1999 was a long time ago now, but they're one of the worst expansion teams in the history of the NFL. But, now, you start thinking of just the horrible things that have happened to the organization. Some of them not necessarily their fault. Some of them actually, organizationally, they make a nice move, like signing LaCharles Bentley. Probably the most dominant center in the game at the time. They bring him in as a free agent. His very first play in training camp, he blows out his knee, leads to a career-ending staph infection. Boom. Out of here. The guy, that running back they drafted out of Clemson a few years ago. I already forget his name. I think they got him second or third round. First preseason game, makes a nice play, avoids a tackler, gets to the outside, boom, 82-yard touchdown run. Next game, knee injury, career never really took off after that. I think he got hurt again the next season. Some of these quarterbacks they've drafted, I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to believe. I just don't know why they're cursed, was it? Because the lack of respect they showed Jim Brown over the years. Jim Brown just got a statue. That's old Cleveland Stadium, new Cleveland Stadium, no Jim Brown statue. What is it? Why are they cursed? Was Modell in the right? Were they somehow cursed because of the treatment of the old Browns? I don't know. I need a reason why they're cursed. Yeah, and I did ship out some Chomper shirts over the weekend and even a few more this morning. And Iculus the Prophet already received his, actually. Seemed pretty happy, Sometimes I don't even know. I don't feel good about selling them necessarily. I'm like, I don't know, man. These are pretty shitty. I don't know. I try to keep them as cheap as I can. I'm doing $10 plus $5 shipping, supplies, all that. Covers the deal, gives me a little profit, just a little bit. And, but then I'm just like, I don't know, man. This is really shitty. Even $10 might be too much. I know a $10 t-shirt's not bad, but, I don't know. Like I've said, I think it's kind of in the spirit of the channel. I feel like if you're that person that's making the dive to buy a Chomper shirt, you get the show. You're down, and, it's in the spirit of the F Zappa 20 channel. It's kind of shitty. Gets the job done, though, and you kind of like it. So, I don't know. Working on an upgrade, though. I was working on some prints today, man. I think I'm on to something here. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is still shitty, but it's much cooler. Showed the prototype to some guys at work, and they were just like, boom, right off the bat. One guy don't even know what's going on with chompers. His woman tried to ask him, what is a chomper? And he tried to explain to me. I was like, yeah, what do you think a chomper is? And he tried to tell me. He said, well, I think it's a little bit like, maybe like a nerd. And then he went on from there. He was warm. He was on the right track. He maybe didn't have the vernacular, he's not down with the pea fish at all. So, he's not a into sports either. So he's coming from a whole different place, but, a nerd. I mean, I know some nerds that are chompers, but just because you're a nerd doesn't make you a chomper. That goes with a lot of things, though. So I don't know. Where was I? What was I saying? So I don't know. I don't know what's up with the pause, the video edit pause deal style tonight here, but wanted to chime in. We got South Park Wednesday. We got the Buckeyes and Browns previews coming up. Buckeyes are back in our life this week, so checking in. Maybe I'll have something to say. Hold on. Time out. I didn't like that ending. And a lot of people have asked over the years, like, what exactly is up with the license plate? Sometimes you can read it, sometimes you can't. It says 7 Below, which is a Fish song, and got it from a fan. He lived in Virginia. And, Fish Tour is getting real. Tickets have arrived this week for people. They're arriving daily. That's when it's official, right? When you're looking out your window every 10 minutes looking for the UPS truck, every time you hear a car drive by, is that him? Oh, that's right. He doesn't come until about 2:30. It's only 10 a.m. Maybe he's coming early today. Maybe there's a new driver. Fish Tour. Life. Fish Tour problems or something. I guess that's it, man. I guess I got nothing else. I'll do another Big Boat recap when the album shows up. I've never actually pre-ordered anything. I realize that. Maybe a book a long time ago, but I don't remember. When you pre-order something, does it show up at your house on the day it comes out, or do they ship it the day it comes out? And when will Big Boat arrive? Big Boat arrives. Oh, and I guess before I go, a few of the older videos, the one that I do recall was in The Dishes Are Done, man. One of them, I don't know. I showed my sister in a positive light. A couple of people were like, fuck yeah, man, your sister rules. I just want you people to know, the people that were a fan of fucking F Zappa 20's sister. She also bought me this. She went to Florida recently and she brought me this back. And I'm like, the fuck, man? I haven't smoked in like a year and a half. And even, come on, man. You know how touristy she must have felt when she bought that? Oh, I'm going to take that home to F Zappa 20. He'll like that. He'll like that for his Camels or whatever the fuck he smokes. I don't smoke. Wait, he smokes. Do you still smoke weed, don't you? Yeah, I want to put my bong out in that. That's never a good little. You can't do that. You'll break that stem every time. Alright, guys, we're officially checking out with that. Bam, I just really flamed out toward the end of this video. We had an alright start. Started out alright. Like, alright, what we got here? We got an F Zappa 20 video tonight. Sit back and watch. I see it's like 8 or 9 minutes long. It's got a cool thumbnail. Yeah, I've been doing some custom thumbnails every now and then. Every now and then they only give you 3 choices, and sometimes all 3 choices are horrible. One of them the other day, it looked like I was fucking pointing the gun at myself, giving it the old finger to the head. Another one, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. They were horrible. So I went with one of them custom ones. And I was like, that don't look bad. So every now and then I'll go with that. Where was I headed? I was headed nowhere. Hell, that was the point. We're headed nowhere fast. Boom, we're out of here. See, like, I'll do that. Now that'll be one of the thumbnail choices. A thumbs down. Well, that one, nah. What would be so wrong with that? It's better than this one. That ain't bad, though, actually. Oh, fuck, man. See, I never know how to end. Still haven't figured that out. What if we just sit here? That's it. I've taken up enough of your time. We're out of here. Thanks if you hung in there this long. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I just punched you in the face 3 times. I'm that guy that walks up and hits you. Hey, man, what's up? How you doing? Fucking starts punching you. I'd never do that if I meet you. I promise. I will not start punching you in the arm. And don't you dare do it to me.